got it this time. This is it.
Woke up at a loss for words, nothing to say but a need to feel heard. Empty-headed identity crisis, money can't buy happiness, peace of mind is priceless. Mumbled speech project insecurities, awkward pauses to add to the obscurity. Outside of your comfort zone like a babe in the woods, sad and alone, feeling misunderstood. Fully depend on your circle of friends. Posers pretend and follow the trend on a first name basis. The real world is tasteless, but see the shape shifting where the mask of the faceless. Holding back expression until you see others' reaction. Notice when I laugh, then you're suddenly laughing, knowing what's in and what's not, what's cold and what's hot, giving it all you got before you ever leave the spot, keeping up with the Jones in internal competition, desperate to stay current, renew your subscription. Monkey see, monkey do, product of the environment. Funky me, funky you, and the mind state you represent. Knock it before you try it until everyone else buys it, puts you on blast and you try to deny it. Bottle it up, whatever helps you sleep at night, keeps you breathing right. It's always fight or flight, stick to the ladder. Why does it even matter to have your confidence crushed and your ego shattered? Mimicking is the highest form of flattering, the merch added into your eventful gathering. You had to be there, the less you know the cooler it seems. That's the mystery behind intrigue. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt. Smile for the camera, I can see the sadness in your eyes, feel like no one understands you behind the disguise. But I do know everything you're going through, cause the same things that affect you affect me too. We all have our reasons, even those with good intentions. Instincts kicking during crisis intervention. No need to mention your dire need for attention, well within comprehension. How has loneliness felt, standing beside yourself? Question everyone else and the decisions they made for themselves. Lack of discretion sows judgment in your facial expression. Have the nerve to question whether or not you made a good first impression. Negative connection without real people skills, unaware that perfection kills. Mental muscle, part of the same struggle, keeping it subtle. Two reflections in the same puddle. Trouble dealing with conflict instead of being an adult. You would rather talk shit, inconsiderate prick. The world doesn't revolve around you and your clique. Synthetic aura, hate on the naturals that speak on the factual, cause the view is practical, upheld with a solid grip on actual. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt. What is it you really want? Caught between your lungs and the tip of your tongue. Constant taunt of a song being unsung. Your life is the lyrics and the world is the beat. It's how you define yourself from everyone else in the street. Incomplete with your numerous accessories, a newfound affinity for agony, inability to deliver an apology, necessity of a stubborn anxiety, empty discovery of a shallow society. You could be described in one word, contrived. Except we live our own lives and didn't pause when you arrived. Sad and deprived, suddenly cutting ties. Didn't get to say your goodbyes, cause every petal dies, falls to the dirt and becomes part of the earth. It's not the end of the cycle, simply a rebirth. The truth is hard to swallow, live the day before tomorrow, all part of the long road that everybody follows. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt. Every day another petal wilts, holding back the tears for the spilt milk, trying to find a purpose for why it was built before the dust and the wind blends it in with the silt.